What's going on, Shady People? ShadyPenguinn welcoming you back for another Pokemon Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. Now, I know it's been a long time since we've had one, and we're picking up our Uber session. This is our last battle. We've won one, lost one so far, so if you're excited, let me know in the comment section below by cheering on either me or DaRizzle, a shady person. His Twitter link is in the description. He is our opponent today. I grabbed him off Twitter. If you want a chance to battle me in one of these videos, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. My link is further down in the description, and I do all kind of social media stuff like that online. So you guys can see our team because it's been a while. We're going to go over really quick. We have our Life Orb Arceus, our Basin Lord Choice Scarfed Kyogre, however you want to pronounce it. Solar Flare, the Primal Groudon. We got Noah, who built the Arc. Darkrai, the Patters. He's not even Patters or Darkrai. He's Darkrai the Patters. And we have Lugia, our Wall. So we're going to go in with this team. You guys can let me know who thinks is going to be the MVP of today's match using the hashtag MVP down below. Just a little tidbit of information. You guys know I'm going to PAX South very, very soon. Actually, I leave tomorrow morning. And I'm recording this on Wednesday. So this is Wednesday's upload for Wednesday. Oh my gosh. He's bringing a Lapras to an Ubers battle. It's over. It's over. It's over. Oh my gosh, only someone confident brings a Lapras to an Ubers battle. I'm done. I'm done. DaRizzle's gonna mollywop me. Yeah, so you guys know that Road to Rank did not go up this week. I did say that we would be taking a break between seasons, and it works out perfectly. We're gonna be taking a break between seasons. So for the next few days, we're gonna have a lot of Wi-Fi battles. And the PAX vlogs, of course, those will be going up as I'm gone. First PAX vlog will probably go up on Friday, since I'm getting there on Thursday. I cut my lip and it hurts so bad. So we're gonna have Wi-Fi battle today. We're gonna have a team builder tomorrow, and maybe a Wi-Fi battle tomorrow as well. And then we're gonna have like Wi-Fi battle, and we'll have some VGC as well. I do plan on doing more VGC for while I'm gone. But we got Darkrai, Talonflame, Mawile, Groudon, Lapras. I'm just scared. Why did I have to cut the inside of my lip? I haven't done this in a while. I haven't recorded in a while. All right, so let's see. Let's see. We can go ahead and lead off if we want to. We can lead off. We can probably lead off with Scarf Kyogre. Let's lead off with Solar Flare. I know a lot of people hate on me for using Solar Flare the way that I do. I know it's like some crazy strong primal Pokemon and you have Stealth Rock on it. I know. Ridiculous, maybe, but it's what I want to do. So we get to go. It's weird because like this hoodie used to look so much different in the other lighting we had, and now it looks crazy. It just looks different. It looks different. All right, so my opponent opens up with Talonflame, which is actually completely fine by me. Completely fine by me, because I can go ahead. I'm gonna set up the Sun for him, which is kind of a dangerous thing, but hitting me with a Fire type move is not really gonna do much. I'm just gonna Primal Reverse. I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick, and Desolate Land is gonna come through. Oh my gosh, this cut on my lip is bothering the bejeebus out of me. I gotta numb this thing down. I don't know how. I'm actually just gonna take the time and I'm just gonna set up the Stealth Rocks. The only thing I have to hit this thing with is Flamethrower, and I was pretty positive he's gonna U-turn. He doesn't have Kyogre, so he can't exactly shut down the Sun because he doesn't have the Primal Kyogre on his team. I'm just gonna keep intertwining when I say that Pokemon's name. It's just gonna Kyogre, because I don't know why. I haven't really decided how I like to pronounce it yet. I haven't made that decision, and that's okay. And that is okay. I'm gonna go down to the Darkrai, the Rising Dark. Now the question is, who do I want to be put to sleep? The best Pokemon to be put to sleep is Noah. So I'm gonna go on into Noah right now, because Noah is the best Pokemon to be put to sleep. I really wanna try that blank Dark Void. I knew he'd put me to sleep. I don't know. So now it's good. The reason why I went on to Noah is because I do have the aromatherapy sleep talk. I'm getting tormented though. Poor Arceus. Is that Arceus? No. Xerneas. I always. Why do they have to both be on 4s? All right, so I'm gonna go for the sleep talk here. Oh, of course he carries the Sludge Bomb. I carry the Sludge Bomb. Of course he's gonna carry the Sludge Bomb. Noah is fast asleep. Noah, use sleep talk. Come on, get a Moonblast off. I got aromatherapy off. I mean, that's fun and everything, but I'd much rather get a Moonblast off. I'd much rather get a Room Blast. I'd much rather get a Room Blast off. Well, I'm not gonna let Noah die to a Sludge Bomb. That is absolutely absurd. And I don't think he'll go for another Dark Void. So I'm gonna go ahead. Who do I go ahead into at this point? There's not many good switches for me, I'll tell you that right now. It's not looking too good. I'm going to go on to Groudon and get this sun back up. Although this is exactly the situation we were in before. But just in case he does go for another Dark Void, I think Groudon would be the one I'd want to be asleep. But I also don't want to risk him going for the Sludge Bomb and having my Xerneas just go down. The Moon does go for another Sludge Bomb. And Solar Flare just eats that up, nice and resisted, but he snags the poison, which is actually fantastic because it can no longer put me to sleep, and that is minimal poison damage, so I'm okay with that. I'm going to take that to the bank. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Flamethrower here. We got to remember, we have rocks on my opponent's side of the field, so the Talonflame cannot switch in. Cannot switch in. Goes into the Heat Smash, which is his own Wow. Oh man, had I gone for the EQ, that would have been glorious. That would have been absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, we did not. And he's, of course, got the shiny Primal Groudon, as most players do, because it looks absolutely gorgeous. So unfortunately, this Flamethrower is not going to do too much. It does more than it. The sun is fantastic. Now the question is he going to set up his own rocks, or is he going to straight up EQ? Now, if he EQs, I wouldn't mind preserving this Solar Flare. I really wouldn't. So I would go out into Lugia. I'm going to go out into Lugia. Because Lugia is like super strong and defensive. And look at these two beasts on the field. It really is incredible how much this game slows down when you have legends on the field. I don't know if you guys notice it, but like there's a huge slowdown when you... And that's really disappointing. Maybe the new 3DS will be able to handle it and it won't slow down, but there's no new 3DSs with capture cards anyway yet, so I can't really do anything. My opponent makes the double! Goes out into the fading sunlight and goes out into Talonflame. Well, I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. Because honestly, Lugia just does not care. Lugia just does not care. Now, this thing is most likely going to roost up or something. I'm going to go for a Calm Mind because I think that Lugia has to... Oh, he's going to Brave Bird up. He's going to straight up Brave Bird. Choice Band to Talonflame in Ubers. Does it belong here? I would have to say it doesn't. I would say that there's, like, I would never say ban Talonflame to Ubers. I would never say that. So we can see that he's Life Orb as well, which is really going to give us a great time to set up with Lugia. Unfortunately, though, that Darkrai is kind of just going to force our switch most likely. When he comes in and puts me to sleep, because unless we get to like +3 special defense, I don't want to be taking Dark Pulses. I do not want to be taking Dark Pulses. So part of me wants to predict the Darkrai to come in right now and go straight up for the Aeroblast, but I really don't think he's... Never mind! Wow, the Darkrai is going to come in. I would be shocked if anything but the Darkrai comes in. That is a shame. That is a shame. I was going to say, because I kind of want to predict the Darkrai, but would he really just waste his Talonflame like that? But then again, having Talonflame against Lugia is pretty much a waste in and of itself. So my opponent definitely made the correct play. He goes out into Lapras, which better not have the Sheer Cold, because this is not Anything Goes. There's a big difference between Anything Goes and Ubers, and I don't think Sheer Cold is allowed in Ubers. I could be wrong. But if this thing goes for a Sheer Cold, my jimmies are gonna get so rustled. My jimmies are gonna get so rustled. What is this Lapras gonna do? I'm so nervous with this beast on the field. Smash 64. I'm going to go for the Aeroblast because it has a high crit ratio. We're at +2. It is going to connect. You're going to eat it? Oh my gosh, he eats it and goes for an Ice Beam. Why is Lapras so fat? Well, luckily, Ice Beam doesn't do anything to us because we were at +2 special defense. But what the heck? I would expect Aeroblast to do so much more. Now, I'm not going to go for another Calm Mind because I feel like that's the obvious play to make. And I feel as though, I was hoping maybe he'd switch out of the Darkrai. I'm just begging for Patters to hit the field. I'm just begging for Patters to hit the field on my opponent's side of it. I'm guessing that thing is Assault Vest because that is absolutely absurd. That is absolutely ridiculous. Well, what I'm going to do here now is I'm gonna make the correct play. Although not that it's stally, but it's a little setup-y. But I guess that's what Ubers is. I'm going to go for the Calm Mind here. And my opponent is probably just fishing for a freeze, fishing for a freeze, fishing for a freeze, fishing for a freeze. And it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Lugia doesn't get frozen. Do you see those wings? Those things are basically like arm cat. I don't know what they are. They are ridiculous, though. They are absolutely absurd. Lugia, don't get frozen. Do you want to build a snowman? I don't know how that's relevant. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to roost up because I think being at +3 and getting our scale back intact, I don't think that the Ice Beam will break our scale. I feel as though it's going to do leftovers damage. And this is why Lapras, I mean, I can appreciate the Lapras coming through. But 5 damage doesn't justify Lapras being in Ubers. I'm sorry. I mean, I can respect someone bringing Lapras to Ubers. I can. I mean, I was terrified at Team Preview. I was terrified. I had no idea what was gonna happen. Truthfully, I could have just combined the crap out of there. I really could have. I really should have, actually. But we decided not to. We decided to just take this little Lapras out, send him back to Mario 64, because you know what? He's got to carry that plumber around. Lapras has a job to do. Lapras has a job to do. So Darkrai is going to come through, and of course, this is the problem we have wanting to have not had to deal with. I'm going to go with the Aeroblast. I don't think I will outspeed. And Darkrai goes for the Dark Void. It does connect the second time this game, which isn't that rare. It's 85% accuracy, so it's like hitting 2 Stone Edges, but better than hitting 2 Stone Edges, because Stone Edge is only 80% accuracy. So Lugia is going to be fast asleep, which of course is unfortunate. But I think, oh wow, that's going to break the scale. I'm curious to see how much a Dark Pulse does. Now, if he sets up a Nasty Plot, we will be in a little bit of a bind. Okay, he doesn't set up a Nasty Plot, goes with the Dark Pulse. And we can see that we can take a couple of those. First turn, wake up! I've never, technically it's second because I did sleep for 1 turn when he put me to sleep. So technically it's second. Calm down. There's no such thing as first turn wake up. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. There is no such thing. But Lugia has pretty much got this game on lock. I mean, the Mawile can come in and give me a little bit of trouble. The Mawile might be able to take me out with 2 play roughs. Out comes said Mawile. But I'm at like +3 or +4 special attack, so I'm going to go ahead and go for the Aeroblast regardless, even though I think it's resisted. I'm pretty positive Steel resists flying. It's one of those type matchups that I always manage to forget. I will always manage to forget this type matchup, but I'm pretty sure that Fairy resists flying. A Fairy, wow, Steel, not Fairy, Steel. I was just thinking about how cool it is that Mawile is a Fairy type. I don't really understand it, but it's got 2 mouths, so we're not going to argue. So Mawile is going to have to take this Aeroblast, and it's going to do a decent amount for being resisted. And Iron Head is coming through. I probably would have gone for the Play Rough myself, but the Play Rough does have a chance to miss. So that could be the reasoning for going for an Iron Head. However, if my opponent does go for a Play Rough, it will take me out here. Actually, my opponent goes for a Sucker Punch here, which I should have roosted. But I just clicked Aeroblast without thinking. My opponent is thinking though, so maybe they're going to think that I'm going to predict and go for the Roost, and they don't want to go for the Sucker Punch. Hopefully that happens, because I made a huge mistake not going for Roost. Roost is the correct play right there, without a doubt. DaRizzle. And I didn't let you guys know yet, but our night up does go for the Sucker Punch. See, I knew I should have gone for the Roost. I just clicked too fast. Unfortunately, I'm going to go down to that Sucker Punch. My wall is just going to get crushed. But I didn't let you guys know yet, but our next tier is going to be UU. I'm actually going to be doing all of those today. I'm probably going to be doing 3 battles. I'm going to be doing Team Builder and 3 battles right after this. So I'm going to get a butt ton of recording done for you guys today. And I still got to edit the Soul Link. Oh my gosh, it's a busy day. We're going to go ahead and we're going to have UU, just so you guys know. So it'll be fun. We're going to get out of Ubers for a little while. So we have this Mawile here. And I'm going to have to go into the Basin Lord. Now, what stinks is that my opponent still has a Groudon. And there's nothing I can do about that. So I'm going to go ahead and predict the Groudon switch. And, oh man. I'm going to go on into Darkrai, predicting the Groudon switch. Please tell me you switched out, Mawile. Please tell me you switched out. Don't tell me I overpredicted. Thank you! Just got to bait that Groudon onto the field, go out into Patters, and Heat Smash does not want to handle it. Look at this! That's great. They look so amazing. So the Stealth Rock is going to go into the Desolate Land, creating Heat Smash. And it's over. I got my Darkrai in here. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go right now. I'm going to go for the Dark Void. He doesn't want that thing asleep. He does not want that thing asleep. He's going to go out into Jirachi. Lumrachi, perhaps? Powerful UU Pokemon and Ubers. I respect this guy. I can respect. Oh! No! And this is probably Scarfed Rachi. No. Oh, man. We're going to stay in do Dark Void. No! It is Scarfed Rachi with the Moonblast. Eat it up, Darkrai. Come on, Patters. Drink it! Patters drank it. But I get the special attack. Oh, my God. Why did you get the special attack drop? Why did I have to miss my first Dark Void? What is that about? It's Pokemon. That's what it's about. I love it. All right, so Jirachi is fast asleep. We're going to get some bad dreams going. Unfortunately, that Mawile can come in and Sucker Punch me at any time, so I don't really want to set up a Nasty Plot. Instead, I'm just going to Dark Pulse. I'm just going to Dark Pulse so that hopefully I can get 2 turns of sleep on this Jirachi. I don't want just one. I need 2. I don't think one Dark Pulse will take him out, but it's possible considering he's Scarfed. I'm not... Wait, I was at 24, wasn't I? So it takes away 11 each time? I don't remember what HP I was. I'm dying! So Bad Dreams finishes off Jirachi, which is absolutely fantastic. So we're going to get another Pokemon to kill. Unfortunately, though, like I said, that Mawile can come in and Sucker Punch me, which is not fun. Mawile is, in fact, going to come in. I think I'm going to preserve this dark Patters. I'm going to preserve this Dark Patters for my opponent's Groudon, because I think the Sucker Punch is super, super obvious. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out into my Solar Flare and set the sun up. So that I wish Desolate Land decreased your opponent's accuracy. That'd be so broken. It's like blinding, you know what I mean? It's literally Solar Flare. So we're going to get Desolate Land set up. And I'm expecting the Sucker Punch here. There's the Sucker Punch. It fails. And now I think that Solar Flare can take a Sucker Punch, which is fantastic because nothing on my opponent's team wants to take an EQ, so I'm just going to go for that EQ. Now that Talonflame is gone, nothing on my opponent's team wants to take the EQ. Pack South tomorrow. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I'm going to be in Texas. This time tomorrow? No, I will be in Texas this time tomorrow. I will be in Houston instead of San Antonio. So my opponent withdraws, which is going to be Oh, he still has the Oh. See, I forgot that the Talonflame was actually still alive. I totally forgot. I thought that the Talonflame had already died, but I was thinking, oh, Talonflame's dead because of the Stealth Rocks, but it wasn't actually dead. So that's unfortunate because now Mawile is going to come back out. My opponent did a very smart thing there, just trying to let Poison bring me down to the point where Sucker Punch will take me out. Very, very solid play. I will hope that maybe I can live a Sucker Punch. I don't think it's as likely now. That extra poison damage probably did the trick. It did, in fact, do the trick, and Mawile takes out a Primal Groudon. So the Harsh Sunlight fades. My opponent still has his Groudon, which of course is unfortunate. Now, I can go on into Arceus, and I think I will. I'm going to go on into Arceus. I don't think an Extreme Speed without being set up would kill. Will a Play Rough body me? I don't think so. I think we should be fine going for a Swords Dance here. Either that or I go for an Iron Head. An Iron Head might kill. Oh, Arceus. I'm going to Swords Dance. I'm going to Swords Dance. My opponent pretty much has to play rough. If my opponent has it, they're going to have to play rough. There's the play rough. It connects. How much will this do? It does that much damage. Now, unfortunately for my opponent, he only has 2 left. I do have a +2 Arceus with Extreme Speed. I'm pretty positive that even though it's resisted, an Extreme Speed should take this Mawile out, as it does. And Arceus, our savior, is coming through to save us in this battle. Because now, we already know, we've learned this many a time, that Primal Groudon cannot take a +2 Extreme Speed. Even at full health, I don't think he takes it. Maybe he does. Maybe by a little bit. But clearly, this one is not full health. And even with the Desolate Land coming through, a +2 Extreme Speed, boosted by the Life Orb, by the creator of all Pokemon, can easily take out this Primal. So that was a very fun match. Obviously, the score wasn't too close, but there was a lot of countering, a lot of switches, a lot of double switches. It was a lot of fun. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy this match, first of all, let's thank the shady person for joining us for this battle. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Secondly, make sure you leave a like rating down below if you did enjoy, so more shady people see this battle. Don't forget, we're going to be doing UU battles next. We will have a team builder coming up very, very soon, like either tomorrow or today. I'm not sure yet, probably tomorrow. And we'll be good to go. Don't forget, the Soul Link is going to be live over on the King Nappy's channel. You don't want to miss today's episode. It's a lot of fun. Make sure you check it out. I'm going to get the heck out of here now. Have yourselves a good day. But above all else, keep it shady. Sylveon swiftly dodges. What a nimble ribbon. What a nimble ribbon. But there's no reason to do that because he's got minus defense right now, and that would just be silliness.